Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Happy Breathing. It's about a drug addict trying to complete his first year of sobriety on Christmas Day. He's spending it alone, but the demons are enticing him to go back and to do it. Or breathing happily. Breathing happy. I don't know what I said, but it's breathing happy. There you go. So it's very interesting. It's finally out. It was on Fandor for a while. And now it's on Tubi, and it's on Amazon Video, which is fantastic. The cool thing is, well, Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead made this movie. They're the guys, if you saw before, there's a lot of different things these guys make. They're just wild, you know what I mean? They're different. And I'm very intrigued by their films. I'm excited to see this one. It does say mind-bending. There's a mind-bending drama. It is 8.5 on IMDb. Only 64 people rated it so far. So, fantastic. I don't know. They usually bring their friends into a lot of the different movies, so I'll probably recognize. I think Shane Brady I might have seen before. But if you haven't seen their work, you probably don't know any of their, maybe don't know any of their actors or actresses. But I'm very intrigued. On Tubi. There'll be some commercials, but that's okay. So, if you've seen my other videos about them and you found those movies interesting, stick around. I'll let you know if this one's worth watching. I can't imagine it won't be. Alright, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Breathing Happy. No check-ins, just going to jump into it again, trying to concise this. I guess it's not really concise if I keep saying that. But, okay. So I'll say this real quick because I think this is maybe sometimes why people watch me, hopefully, but I'm going to help you out and give you a little bit more insight. This is not your usual Benson and Moorhead movie. In fact, maybe they were just the producers. I know they had roles in this. They played some pieces of it, but not that you wouldn't recognize them, and I won't get into that. But Shane Brady, he directed it and wrote it. And starred in it, right? He is our main character. So it's not what I had thought. And I was thinking, they said mind-bending. And I've seen a lot of their stuff, right? And a lot of it is kind of mind-bending or, really interesting, different, unique kind of stuff. Not that this wasn't. I'm not saying that. But when I think of what they did compared to this, it's not that. It is erratic. It jumps all over the place, and supernatural, and has a lot of flashbacks, right? But I wouldn't consider it mind-bending. Mind-blowing maybe, but not mind-bending in a sense, like, if you know what I mean. So, so clear that out of your thought if you decide you want to watch this. It's a heavier, I think, film, and I think the way it's essentially, as we said, this is about a character, Dylan, who has struggled with addiction, drug addiction, for many years, and is at the brink of completing a year of doing that, and getting a glimpse into what goes on in the psyche. They mention fighting the demons, and so the way this movie is portrayed is it's not it's like supernatural. He takes his demons in his mind and makes them like supernatural visions in front of him, and then flashing back to what got him here. It's funny. So they flash back. He has a mother, a father, two sisters, and this other girl kept showing up. I couldn't figure out who was this other girl because he does card tricks and magic and stuff like that, and sometimes it flashes to him in like a vest, and he's smoking, and he's got this card tricks, and he shows Mom, Bree, Lily. They're the three, right? Maybe Dad was in it too, but whatever. And then there was this other girl kept showing up, and I was like, who's the other girl? I finally put it together. The other girl that you'll see in case you miss it, like I did, was his sponsor for a period of time. But really, it goes back to him, the impact his drug addiction had on his family, his drug dealers in it, that kind of stuff. And so, what he deals with the entire Christmas Eve into Christmas in his mind being played out in a visual sense in this movie, and where it leads him, essentially. So that's more, I think, a better description of what this movie is as opposed to what they gave you on IMDb. And it even says it on Tubi. In this mind-bending drama. It's not mind-bending. Unless I have a different definition of it. But still good in its own right, you know? So, check it out. Especially if you know somebody or you yourself has ever dealt with addiction of some sort. And see if this resonates with you. I want to say the simplicity of it, you know? You can tell it's kind of a lower budget. A lot of the main scenes taken in one place in that house that he was in. Now there's flashbacks that take other places, but you know, you don't need all the high budget movies to make something that's this and that I think will be meaningful to a lot of different people. So while I liked it, I felt unprepared for what we were going to watch because I was thinking of something else. I was expecting the normal stuff from the Moorhead and Benson. So I'll make one quick joke. Like I always used to tell my wife make dinner, right? I'd be at work, what's for dinner tonight? It'd be meatloaf. I'd be like, all right, drive all the way home, excited for meatloaf, and then I'd come in the door, she's like, hey, change your plans, we're going to have tacos. I mean, who doesn't love tacos, right? I love tacos. I love good movies. But I had my mindset on meatloaf this whole time. And you get home, you're telling me I'm having tacos. It's not as good as normal. You know, that's me. That's just an example. And so again, not knowing this movie that I was getting into. So if you're watching this might help you. And set your mind right as you go into it, and maybe you'll enjoy it. Not that I didn't. Applaud Shane Brady. I want to see more of his stuff. Worth watching. So, but I also want to see Moorhead and Benson stuff. So, alright, that's it. Gotta go. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.